We're watching a little football with Papa Mick in the back. And have us a good time. Now Mick's gonna get everything fired up. Get everybody in here and have a good time. I'll be on screen in just a moment. Thanks for your patience, anybody who pops in. I'm gonna get my chat set up. There we go. Don't want to miss anybody.
Why is it? Why is it San Francisco Raiders?
What's up, Marissa? Hey, Osprey. I'm about to turn the camera on. Just give me a second, guys. Taking a pause for the cause.
Because a car that doesn't make you feel recognized is a car that's not short of amazing.
This left was the over yards before that.
It's not for me yet.
We're almost out, man. This is all I got till every morning.
I understand that. I want a lot of that now. I just need a cigarette. About me.
You know I have enough already.
I don't know. Yeah, all good. We'll make it work out. Here's your letter. Thank you. Alright, guys. Getting ready to turn the camera on and get things going here. Boop. There we go. What's going on, everybody? What you guys doing tonight? Doing a little chilling at the house, as usual. Nothing special. I'll be doing a little picking around, hanging out. Watched Lady Locks' live earlier. That was nice. Enjoyed watching all those guys pick and hang out. I like hanging out over there too. Trying to lift you guys up just a little bit here. So got you a little too low down. There we go. That might help out just a little bit. Anyway, so hope everybody's good tonight. What all was I trying to think of today? Let's see. I'll tell you guys when some people get in here. There's a couple different things I wanted to point out. You missed your live. You missed her live while you were shopping, Marissa? Oh, yeah, well, you got to take care of business. It's all right, hon. I know how that goes. You got family to feed, girl. You got to feed all Tyler and the babies. You got to eat. So, you know, I guess you can always check out a replay or something. But, yeah, somebody's got to feed the family, so I'm sure they're glad to have you there, Marissa. Let's see here. Do I have everything up here? I feel like I'm still missing one or two. Oh, there we go. I got my escort still hanging out, not up here. That's why I feel naked. Without my escort, I feel naked. Got to have my jackknife. Man, gotta have his jackknife picks. I feel naked without him. Let me lower you guys back down a little so you can see what the hell I'm messing with here. Maybe right about there will do. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to test around and make sure I got enough signal to do well by you tonight. If we don't get set up well, it'll be low quality the whole show, and I don't want to do that. What's up, Tara? Why the long face, Terraphon? Let me know. What's wrong? Nice plaid shirt. Thank you. I'm a big fan of it. It's just a Walmart special. Oops, I've already got me a lock up here. What am I doing? I hope everyone's well tonight. We've got our 250 sub contest has finished. I have been working my way through making sure everybody's got valid entries, making sure I'm not missing anybody's entries, and all of that type of thing. So, again, I would like to warn everybody who's playing my 250 sub contest, if you have an entry in my 250 sub, please check the 250 sub playlist on my channel. And make sure that your video entry is on my 250 sub playlist, because that's the ones that I'm going to be using to plug in, and I'd really hate to miss anybody. So please, before the 4th is over, if you would please double check with me if I'm missing. If I'm not missing yours, don't worry about it. You're good. I got you in there. You would know because I always comment, I always like, and I always share. So if I haven't done all 3 of those things, you're missing. And I don't know about your entry if that's the case, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, if you can't find your entry on my 250 sub playlist, please drop me an email or a message and say, hey Mick, you must have missed my entry, you idiot, and I will add you on there. Alright? Because I don't want to miss out. I want you to be able to win. Getting abducted by aliens? No, Terraform. Why would I be doing that? The rapture coming, not that either. I don't follow Terraform. The problem is the Wi-Fi, sir. I don't have my widescreen, really awesome setup with my laptop for you to view me through right now. I'm sorry for that. Oh, damn it, I lost it. I had it and I dropped it. Son. Oh, I said I might go missing? I don't remember saying I'd go missing. Must be missing already, Tara. Sorry about that. You'll have to excuse Mountain Mick. He's lightly medicated right now. I'm feeling pretty fantastic. That sweet ganja always makes the day better. There we go. Man, this is why you do warm-ups, guys, because sometimes you stick your pick into a Harbor Freight lock that costs $1, and it makes you look like a fool for 5 minutes. I don't know. You tell me, DJ Mags. I have no idea, bro. I'm sure I have no idea. I'm not even sure what you're trying to say, to be completely honest with you. Anywho, what's everybody else got going on tonight? Anybody picking some cool locks? Anybody just receive a new cool lock? Anybody see some lock that I can't live without, that I don't have? What about a new tool? You guys know I'm a sucker for new picks and freshly restocked picks. So what have we got in the restocked fresh picks category for Mountain Mick to try and hunt down and blow some money on? Any suggestions? Standard greetings reply, Brett Sucks. Comment of enthusiasm about missing you. Question about your recent health and the quality of your days, Brett Sucks. Also the weather, Brett Sucks. Question about the weather, obligatorily. Hey, Conky. Conky, I don't know about Moki for sure as far as the company, but I know Lockpicker's Bench, who just joined us at the dog pack. Woof, woof! Thank you, LPB, for coming to join us in the dog pack. We now have Lockpicker's Bench on board, and I've heard that they do have a big shipment of fresh smokies for us coming, Conky. I'm more excited about that than anything else in the lock sport community right now, if I was completely honest with you. We got Lockpicker's Bench hanging in the dog pack, and they are the supplier of foreign specialty picks without destroying your wallet in the process, which makes poor boy Mick, but lover of Moki's Mick, a very happy man. So big thank you to them, and I'm glad that they are on board with the dogs in the doghouse. Woof woof. And can't wait till I find out that they've got a fresh haul of Mokies in for us. That's the only answer I have for you on that. Now, as far as Law Lock tools goes, I know Lockjaw carries a small selection of the Lawbringer, this little set that's covered with black handles. Um, I'm not sure who else, but I think there's at least one more company in the U.S. that carries Law Lock regularly. It might even be our friends over at LPB. I'm not positive. You'd have to check with somebody else. And let's see. I spoke with Andrew Law recently on Facebook. I could maybe try and find out from him, but he's a busy man that I don't like to bother too much. He was really nice when I asked him if he wanted to join the dog pack. He said that he didn't really want to because he didn't want to dedicate time that he couldn't promise he'd actually be there for. So he basically said that he wished us the best, but that he did not want to poorly represent himself there. So he'd rather just leave it open-ended for the future. And I told him we fully understand, and I appreciated him responding at all. So thanks to him for actually taking the time to consider and respond to me when that happened a couple weeks ago. And as for his tools, I don't know exactly where you can get them through America right now. I think there are a couple of companies in the UK that are like Lockpicker's Bench and will ship them to us from the UK, but that are not the direct supplier of the tools. So maybe check around and see how that goes for you too, if that's what you're looking for, guys. Let me see what else we got going in the chat. Justin, what's up? If you want one of those cheap, I can hook you up like $18. Okay. If I scream as loud as I can, you'll donate $5. That sounds like a waste of my time. You donate half the money first and half the money after. I'm a businessman, sir. Don't waste my time. If you're down, then I will give you the scream of all delightful screams. But I don't work for free. As a mechanic, I've learned to always take at least half the money up front as coverage for when you act like something is being ridiculous and I have to just leave anyway. Is that Jack Rabbit I see? Matra Jack Rabbit in my chat. Jack Rabbit, what's up, Jack Rabbit? Welcome to the channel. Just doing a little warm-up picking and playing around. Not a whole lot exciting going on here. Just another day in the life of Mountain Mick, poor picker. We got Terrafon in the chat. We got Conky in the chat. And a handful of other people. Let's see, we got Adil Maneki. Adil Maneki. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, but I just wanted to say hello. Welcome. We're a friendly, all-international lock sport channel here at Mountain Mick. I love people of all backgrounds. And you're always welcome to come and hang out if you want to have a good time and talk about life or locks. And the whole community is pretty much that way. We just don't like to be heckled too much. We like the friendly heckling of a friend. So, mostly we like the heckling of a lock. This lock is heckling me right now. And I don't know why. I'm clearly going to have to find a whole different approach for this one. Where did that double go? What?
Here's Heckleberry.
I don't even know what you're talking about, man. Where did it go? My goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's right in front of me. One of those days. Where's Dave when we need him? He promised big money. I know, Marissa. Damn it, Dave. Dave! Wherever you are out there in the world, Dave. You left me and Nola and Marissa all stranded and left for dead, Dave. We do not forgive you, Dave. And when we find you, the things we will do to you, Dave, the things we will do to you. There we go. The double Jimmy was the one, guys. It's usually the one on one of these. They love that little double Jimmy. Give them that double Jimmy. Whoop, whoop. Good stuff, Jimmy Lungs. I love your modular picks. And I don't know why people continue to put them together the wrong damn way and tell people it's your fault. You see these picks, guys? I put these picks together myself. I didn't have to read an instruction manual to do it either. I put them together with my freaking hands. I didn't use any tools. I didn't use any vise. I didn't use any pliers. You know what happened? They lined up perfect. They don't fall off. They work fantastic. I use them every day. I carry them in my man bag every day. And there's no way that any single one of these is coming apart unless I pry it apart and want to get it apart to rebuild it a different way. Which is something I can do because of the fact I didn't glue them together like some kind of third world heathen. So, if you're going to get the Jimmy modular picks, please either let somebody who knows what's doing put it on for you, or Dave, don't be an a-hole, Dave. Let somebody put your Jimmy clips on the right way, so that way you don't call Jimmy and tell him something's wrong with his picks when you know damn well it's the way you tried to squeeze them on in your vise, or grab them with a vice grip or some dumbass thing like that. It was a piece of 3D molded plastic. What did you expect was going to happen? Whoever you are. This is all hypothetical, by the way, guys. I'm not even talking about any one person, but it just strikes me as odd. Moving on. We got Lockpicker's Bench over at Dog Pack. I'm excited about that. My 250 sub contest is over. I'm excited about that. But the contest part is all that's over, guys. We'll still be having our drawing. And it'll be coming up on the 5th. This Sunday. Sunday the 5th at 5 p.m. I will have a big live extravaganza. And I will get us all here together to spin the wheel of fate. And we will see who is winning that Choice of Lock prize that we set out this time for. There will only be one winner, and that will be it. That'll be how it works this time. However, I would like to say that Mountain Mick has got some new contests working and cooking up in the lab right now. So just be patient, because you guys did a really good job pumping Mountain Mick up to 350. And Mountain Mick doesn't think he's going to wait on 500 to give you the next one because of how well you did this time around. Mountain Mick's considering a lower number and to start one really soon. We're already at 350, and you give Mountain Mick just long enough to wrap up this one, and you guys, I will give you a new number to work for with our subscriber list, so we can get back to giving away something cool, because we all like free stuff. Damn it, we all like free stuff. Does anybody in my chat not like free stuff? If you don't like free stuff, please say something. If you do like free stuff, let me know in the chat also. You can hashtag free stuff. Man, this thing doesn't want to open today. What is the deal? Must be at the wrong angle. Dog Pack's popping. Lock's not popping though. I think I'm just hung up. My Turner keeps acting weird. Why are you acting weird, Turner? Hashtag free stuff. That's right, Brett Sucks. .freestuff.uk.com. .orgasm. Everybody loves Brett Sucks. They just don't talk about it in most places. It's not polite to say you like Brett. And who could blame them, you know? If it's free, it's for me, Conky. Oh my God, that's what Mama Mick says all the time. Conky, I'm so glad to hear you say that. That's exactly what my mom taught me and my family when I was a little child, Conky. If it's free, it's for me. I swear to you, that's what she would say. I love you so much now, Conky. I mean, I already did, but that really sealed the deal. You're family now, Conky. You're family. Maybe we have the same mom. She is from Miami. Is your mom around you right now, Conky? Because I'm away from mine. But yeah, you just blew my mind a little bit, dude. I know they do, Brett. I know how that feels. I know how you feel, Brett. Sometimes it's like that. Man, I need a different turner or something here, guys. This thing is just not behaving itself. I might have to try using the other 5 peak too. This one's getting a little clapped out. Oh, look. Man. Just a turner. I knew this damn thing was getting hung up on it. That's what happens when you smoke the good ganja. You end up having one pin hung up and forgetting that it's just that one pin. Brad, that's a horrible way to say if you're an adopted child. You know, warm feeling in the bottom of your heart. No, mine's far away. Your mom's living good life right now. Not far. One day, soon you'll be back together with her and you're gonna... Oh, Conky, don't cry, brother. I'm just saying, I will be back hanging with my mom pretty soon. And yeah, that's exactly what she used to tell us all the time as kids. She would say, if it's for free, it's for me. She was talking about everything, whether it was like government assistance or whatever, food stamps, that kind of thing. She would say, if people give me shit about, charity type stuff, we're poor. So she she didn't mind. We weren't that poor. I'm just saying she encouraged us getting whatever was there that was available though, because we weren't that rich either. Come on, baby. Oh, so how's everybody still doing in the audience out there tonight, guys? Things going well? Let's use one of my Sparrows picks for this next one. He's 13, Brad? Wow. Brett, I'm sorry about your mom. You're a poor orphan, send you stuff. Yeah, Brett's a poor orphan, guys. Please send Brett Sucks some cool stuff. He's a poor orphan that could use it. He is a poor orphan that needs your charity. Charity. Respect my charity. Respect my charity. There's football on tonight too, guys. You know that? You could be watching football right now. But instead, you're either doing both and watching Mountain Mick, or you're only watching Mountain Mick, which is even cooler. And I appreciate that, guys. So thanks for being here. I'm going to get back to picking locks. I was just getting some grunge from beneath a couple of my fingers. Do-do-do. 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 Blue and Beyond, I hear that, Conky. I want some free locks of Blue and Beyond too, brother. Send me them hard ones that you hate to pick, so I can stop doing this right here. I'll send you my dad, but he has to get milk first. I know what you mean, Delbert. Tell him to pick me up some cigarettes on his way over. Tell him to pick me up some cigarettes on his way over, Delbert. He told me he was going to pick some up last time I saw him. Still waiting for those cigarettes. Come on, baby. Why is she being so difficult? Well, this is why sometimes it's better to go to a rake, guys. These little ones here start to piss you off. And then you go back to your sparrows, maces instead of your sparrows pick. And you say, you know what, give me that round snake right there, that worm rake. And instead of trying to take another 10 minutes to do this right here, let me stick it in this little Master Lock 3 like this and go. It'll save me a lot more time. And that's why we use these things, guys. Let's make sure that wasn't a fluke. Make sure I didn't accidentally do it with all the pick and then just pop it with the last one, you know. Make sure she's good and locked up again. Yeah. And then we're going to take our worm, stick it back in there. It's better than a key, guys. Better than a key, better than a key. Better than a key, better than a key. Love my maces, baby. Love my maces. Show you something else that works the same way. You get the Jimmy Long's triple from that modular set that I've got right now. We'll stick it in the same master lock. All locked up. All good and locked. Yeah. We'll stick it in here and give it a wiggle. Come on, baby. Always gotta make you look silly when you do it this way, huh? Nice work. What are you guys talking about? Your dad went poof, Bruce? Brad? I'm sorry, Brad. Hello, Infinity Space. Sorry for the late hello. I was just a little busy for a moment there. Yeah. What a day, what a day. Damn it. Let me get a light, man. One moment, guys. Thank you. Alright, let's see here. What else? What else? Oops. Do I work in a lockpick business when people are locked out of their houses? I do not, Brad. I am just a humble lock sporter. I do this for the fun of it in my own home, like I'm solving 3D puzzles, basically. I have a lot of friends in this community who do. My friend Newhouse and his girl Marissa there, they're a married couple, and Newhouse, he's a locksmith. If you want to talk to a locksmith, we definitely have some in the chat. I'm not personally one, but we respect the craft that they do, and we try not to take food out of their kids' mouths. So I don't do this for people just for free and stuff like that, because there's a lot of laws about that. This isn't something I use for that type of purpose. I'm a mechanic. I work on people's cars, and ergo, I appreciate when other people don't work on people's cars and screw them up and then bring them to me. So locks are kind of the same way. You should just take them to a professional and not ask somebody to screw around with them for you. That way you'll save more time and hassle, and you'll be able to feed the family of some really good locksmith who's invested in his business and does it for a living. He's the one who deserves the paycheck. Too easy to destroy a lock by picking it. It is easy to destroy a lock by picking it. You're right, Terraphon. You can really tear one up while you're in there just jiggling everything around. You're wearing out the springs every time you touch it, even if you're using a key. The stuff's made out of metal. It's a wear item. Just like brake pads. It's going to wear out over time no matter what you do to it. The same thing with your picks. Metal on metal contact is a natural deteriorator of both pieces of metal. So the more that you pick around and play with your toys, the more likely it is you're wearing them thin. And eventually they will get brittle and snap. Oh, I had it. Man. There we go. I'll be right back, guys. I'm sorry. Use the bathroom really quick. Alright, that's better. Alright, guys, sorry about that. I'm back now. Everything's straightened out here. Let's see here. Thanks for taking care of business for me, GQ man. Sorry to be gone for a second. Hello, Sushi. Hello, Labs. How are you guys doing? Everybody who's been here already. Brett, Infinity, Brad. What's up, everybody? I am back. Just had to go hit the bathroom really quick. Sorry, it happens. I'm a normal person, so every once in a while I have needs. Now let's get back to it. Where were we? Um, what do we got? Mountain Man. Yes, that's me. How are you tonight? Welcome and welcome. Everybody, please, if you would like to, please remember to hit the like button. The thumbs ups help me get more eyes on lock support and lock sport. That's right, lock support. That's where people help you along the way in your lock journey. And lock sport is what we're here doing, which is basically akin to 3D puzzle solving or crossword puzzles or that kind of thing. Yeah, Ignatus, that's true. I'm not really in it for the views going up, though. That's called exploitation. I'm not exploiting some girl in the background, and I'm not exploiting my viewers with dishonest tactics like that. I'm just sitting here doing what I do, which is pick locks and BS around with my friends and try to have a good time. What else we got? Number ones everywhere. I'm trying not to pick the same exact one over and over of all of these ones we got. I got a lot of the same models. A lot of them. Smash that button. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate it. We're doing the best we can out here. Trying to have a good time and show people a little bit of lock picking. I'm not the greatest picker in the world, but I'm not horrible most of the time. So I will try and get open what I can, and what I cannot, I will move past after too long of not getting it, just so we can continue. But my numbers are pretty steady on most of these things. Sometimes it just takes a few different picks to find the right one. Well, thank you, Brad. Like I said, it's just one of those things, man. I practice a lot. I have nothing else going on a lot of the time, and the more practice that you have, the better it'll look like you are. So, basically, I've just had a lot of free time is what that amounts to. And as you invest similar amounts of time into doing it, you'll be this good or way better. It varies from person to person, but I think you'll be just fine, Brad. Just keep at it, and it's a skill anybody can learn and get better at. It's all about the feel, so the more you do it, the more you're going to have success with it. It's also about the numbers, so the longer you do it, the more likely you are to get it open, just because statistically you're giving yourself more chances. I think I'm just hung up there, no? This thing's not working. We're going to need a different one. We're going to need a different one. That one's too fat. Thought so. Let's try this one instead. Alright. Now we got something we got a little better purchase with. Let's see if we can get this stupid thing open. Been playing around with it for too long. Let Mountain Mick BSU, he's pretty good. Blue on LPU, Padlock 200K member. He's no slouch. Well, thank you, Terraphon. I do what I can, good sir. I do have some accomplishments and accolades, but I try to stay humble as well. But thank you for noticing. I do put a lot of time and effort into what I can do. And as the locks pile up, opened, I begin to feel like trying something new and hard every time. And that is the best way for you to get better. That's what works for me. Lots of practice, and then once you get yourself through a big old stack of locks that you open every day, get out something that you're not used to opening or open less often and try it. I was telling everybody earlier that wasn't one of those was a gun lock. This Martin is from a gun lock. I don't have one of the cable style ones right now like you're talking about. Sorry about that. I would be happy to do one. They're mostly the trigger style ones are just kind of regular keyways anyway, and some of the gun safes have just cheap regular little Walmart style, like either 4-pin or sometimes tubular locks. I don't have any. I don't have any experience picking on tubular locks, so I'm not sure how that would work out, to be completely honest. It might keep me out. But as I don't own one, I won't be picking on one because we have rules about that kind of thing, guys. And rule number one is I don't pick any lock that I do not own. So if I don't own it, I don't touch it. And rule number two is that I try not to pick locks that are in use. And one that is still on the door of a gun safe technically qualifies as still in use. So, therefore, I'm technically not supposed to do that, is what I'm trying to say. Now, do I think it's okay if you do it and you own your own safe? Absolutely. I am not one to tell grown adults what to do with their own stuff. I think that would be a stupid way of approaching life. But at any rate, there we go. Now we're in a nice deep half step. At any rate, I would definitely try to keep from ruining that. Almost got this one, guys. There's a spool that's hung right now. Trying to get this spool up into its home. Go to your home.
It is not the man who commands the field beneath the stadium lights who deserves our highest praise. It is those out of the arena. They are pillars of their community. They do not wait for the call. They step forward. They are protectors. So in the world quick to praise them, never forget to honor character.
Come on. I'm just focusing on this one, Brett. Sorry. This lock's been giving me an extra hard time lately, and I really wanted to get it open for you guys tonight. I am stoned, though. No denying that. But yeah, it is concentration, Brett. That's what I look like when I'm actually trying. You guys don't get to see it a lot. Usually I just BS my way through it and hope that the opens come, but not worry about it. And that's when I do my best. But that's what me hyper concentrating looks like, what you just saw a second ago. That is it. I've still got one of them hung there. Ah, there we go. I had one of those spools in the back still hung on that last lip. But we got it. The concentration prevails. The concentration prevails. Alright, so I guess we'll switch up to something a little more dangerous. These are the choices for tonight, guys. Let me know what you think. I decided to go on a red kick. I have picked neither one of these locks, but they're both probably in the greenish area. And as I said, I've never picked either one. We've got a Brady, which is kind of a 1100 clone type lock. Ooh, ah. And then we've got a Zarker, which is the similar type thing with some really super peaky keyways on the key that I will show you if you're interested in seeing before I pick. I do have the keys to both of these beauties thanks to my boy Troy, who hooked it up super heavy mega on that last package of locks. Thanks again, Troy, for that. It's not 420 where I'm at. It is 907, but we will make a consolation for that and jump in there and burn one anytime necessary. We call it a pause for the cause here at Mick's house, and it's never the wrong time for a good pause for the cause. What's up, Sush? What's up, Mr. Happy? What's up, Brett Sucks? I know I've talked to all of you already. I just wanted to say, what's up? I'm getting fired up here. Which one of these red locks do you guys want to see? Or maybe I should got my dice out. I didn't bring the dice out tonight. So what's it going to be? Z for Zarker or B for Brady? Z for Zarker, B for Brady. Let me know what you guys want to see me fiddle around with. I'm going to try and mess with one of these. A? That's closer to B, Mr. Happy, but I'll take it. You just voted for the Brady. Oh, you want the Z instead, the Zarker? Zarker, Zarker, Zarker. Everybody's on the Z. Is the Brady a safe key? I'm not sure what it is, honestly. It's got one that looks like this with 3 keys. I've never seen a 3-key lock. It's probably got some untold secrets I don't know about in there. But they all seem to match. But it's got 3 keys. Ain't that something? So that's what everybody wants, it sounds like. We're going to go with the Zarker and we're going to save the Brady. Or did you ask about the Brady? Did you want to see the Brady? The safe key, he says. Here's the Brady's. Can you see it good? I do not, Terraform. So everybody's going on the Zarker. Cool deal. Well, we will try the Zarker out then, guys. Let's see. We're going to need a turner that fits. Let's try to get some top of keyway going on. That one fits pretty good. We might use that. Maybe. Let me see how the others work, guys. I definitely want to have some good control. The turner is more important to me than which pick I use. So, just give me a second. Okay. That's pretty good. I think we might use that one. Let's see what the Sparrow's flat feels like first. I'll leave that one out too. That feels pretty nice. One of those two should do it. We'll start with this one. Nice Reaper Turner double-sided top of keyway. And there she goes. Let me see if I can bring you guys up and over a little bit so you can see what we're doing a little better here. Maybe it'll work a little better. Maybe it'll work a little better. Let's see, I think we'll have a little better time with that. Yeah. Okay. Now let's see what we can fit in this thing. What's a 25 going to feel like? Trying to see how it feels when I'm in the pen and on the pen. I think we're going to need something a little finer than this. It doesn't want to get up in the actual keyway groove enough. So the 25 is going to be too much. So let's find something in more of a 19-ish size. Let's go in here with a Jimmy, low and slow, and see what happens. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Sushi. A 20 is looking a little more, 19s and 20s are always the ideal situation. This one feels perfect in there, actually. This is a Jimmy Long's Gem Hook in a 19. Fantastic. And it's the low hook, not the short. I've got both. Or no, I'm sorry. This one is the short, not the low. The low swoops backwards a little bit, is how you can tell the difference. It's got a low reach swoop on it. So I'm just tickling my way through the pins on this Brady, or Zarker as it were. Zarker. I'm just tickling my pins a little bit to see who's jammed feeling, who's not, what I can do by lifting a little bit. Just kind of working out a map of where I need to be to touch the pins, not miss them, that kind of thing. And hopefully I bump a few into place as I'm doing that. We seem to have got a little further forward faults. So maybe I bumped me a spool up in this position. We'll have to hunt around and find out for sure. No, we're just on regular pins. Regular. No. A little bit of a click on the third. I'm pretty sure this is a 6-pin, guys, from what it's feeling like. Feels like a 6-pin. Oh, I dropped a few just now. How many gem hooks are there? I believe 7, Brett, because I have 4 in 19 and then 3 in 15. So I believe it's just 7 altogether, sir. No, there's a 4th in 19, but there's only 3 in 15, is the way I understand it. You're not imagining a 4th, though. There is definitely a 4th in 19. I have all 4. There's a short and a low, and then they have a medium and a deep. And actually, I think in the 15s, they have all but the deep. I think the deep is the one that's not in the 15 set. Yeah, there's no deep though, right? The medium should be the tallest one you have in 15, Brett. Because that's actually what I have is all the gems, and there's only 17, or I mean, there's only 7 of them. There's four 19s and then 3 15s. I'll show you. I've got the one that's in there right now, and then I've got these 3, which are the other 19 gem hooks. And as you can see, they get deeper to deeper. And the one that I've got in there right now is the second lowest. This one that's on the far right side here, not where my finger is pointing, but the back, the one that's falling over. That one is this one. This one is the low. It's got that swoop back in it. And the short is actually the one that I've got in here. It's kind of in between the low and the medium. But I think that the deep is the one they don't have, because this is the deep one in the 19. And these 3 are the 15s. There's only 3 of them. There's only 3 of them, and I think the deep one is the one that's missing. Let me straighten them out. Anywho, have I ever tried to pick a lock with a hairpin, Brad? I have not, but there's a couple of different challenges going on lately where people are doing that. It's definitely very, very possible. It's actually a challenge among lock pickers to do on a regular occasion. We like to try all kinds of found objects. We like to use found objects to open locks and cuffs. It's just part of the community, so absolutely. Exactly, Nola. All that stuff. If there's an item we can use to open any kind of locking mechanism, we will find a way to do it and enjoy it and share it with each other. I'm gonna have to use a different tension returner, guys. I'm using way too much crank down on this thing because of the angle it's at. I can tell I am. I can feel myself bearing down on it, and it's making me overset everything. It's no bueno. No bueno. I got too much. I need to slow it down. I need it to get back to just barely touching, like this. Like a saw. I need it to be just barely touching it, like a saw. That way I don't overset everything. That's what I figured, Brett. I didn't figure anything but the cheap bottom end locks would work with that. Otherwise, I imagine you'd have to be one really skilled picker to do it. If you're doing it, the way we're describing. I haven't seen anybody picking red belts with a hairpin or whatever. I'm not saying there aren't any, though. I'm sure that there's somebody out there doing that right now. Jelly Bean, what's up, Jelly Bean? Thanks for dropping in, Jelly Bean. Love to have you here supporting the channel. Always happy to see you in the chat, brother. Yeah, you are becoming a regular around here, Jelly Bean. That's what I was talking about. No, Jelly Bean's one of us now. One of us, one of us, one of us. The community here is amazing, Jelly Bean. That's why I ended up getting so into it. Oh, it's ma'am? I'm sorry. My mistake. That's even better. We don't have enough ladies in the lock sports scene, so I've been guilty recently of assuming that it was usually males. YouTube tells me my audience is about 98% men between the ages of 20 and 50. And I'm really happy to make a change to that. We definitely could use some more ladies in lock sport. I'm sure my wife will be getting into it a little bit once I get back down there to Florida. And we definitely already have a few really famous females. Speaking of, we all know Lady Locks was live earlier, the Queen of Locks. So it's not like there are none, but we're always welcome to the idea of more, believe me. So that's what's up. I will not forget, Jellybean. We got Dean. We got Dean. Melissa, Randy's sister. Where is Marissa? We got a Marissa in here somewhere. We got a Marissa the Mermaid. Has anybody seen Marissa the Mermaid? Nola, have you seen Marissa? Have you seen Marissa the Mermaid? We're going to swap to a nice curved Sparrow's tensioner to give Mountain Mick a little less pressure on top of key weights turning. It's a little more comfortable for me, and ergo I will not be bearing down on it as bad, and I will have better results. Hypothetically, I make no promises that I don't stop sucking. But I will continue to pick at it for a while, and hopefully we'll get the open we all would love. Yeah, she was here earlier, Dilbert. That's why I was harassing to see if she was still around. You know she likes to pop in and out of lives. I bet Mustang's not here anymore either. He's one of the same type of way. He likes to pop in and out of lives. Mustang, if you're still here, tell me what's up. Jelly Bean and Bulldogs. Bulldogs, are you in the wolf pack? Are you in the dog pack? Woof woof. Are you in the woof woof dog pack? Bulldogs. I'm asking you because we have our own dog pack, and if you're not in the dog pack yet, we would love to have you. Woof. Hashtag woof for all my dogs out there. I know we got some dog pack members in the house. I seen them. I know British Bulldogs, Brett. I used to watch wrestling too. I know the British Bulldog. Good times, Brett sucks. The British Bulldog. Good times. Hashtag woof. Hashtag British Bulldogs. Hashtag tea and milk bones. That's what English Bulldogs like, guys. They like a little tea with their milk bone. Probably your wife, Sushi. Always blame it on the woman. Ain't that the truth, Brad? Blame it on the woman. That's a bad look for us, bro. Don't do that. We're trying to better relations with them. We need them. They got all the food and all the something else, and 75% of the money. Their half and half of yours. So you gotta give them credit. They make the world go round. Make the world go round. You need women. Gotta have women. Sweet, tasty. Sorry. Anyway, you gotta have women. At least a woman. I've got one, so I'm not in the game anymore. But even one will keep you sustained and on your tiptoes for a lifetime. They're wild creatures, so be ready for the ride when you get one. But it's rewarding. You're gonna love having one. And if you help, and you're really a good boy, they might keep you. You might get adopted by one yourself. Not the ones you know, Brad? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Brad. There's one out there for you somewhere. She's gonna find you, and when she does, it's gonna make your whole life change, my guy. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful. You can invite Mountain Mick to be the best man at your wedding when it happens if you want, Brad. I'll be there for you. I'll be there. Having YouTube drop my videos. I'll be there. It's okay though, my friend. I think KFC is the best for me. What do you think, guys? Big old bucket of chicken be good. Jelly bean, it was always scary in its y'all's own special way. Ain't that the truth, Nola? I'm with Nola on that one. Mrs. Mountain Mick is a scary lady, but I love every last moment of it, guys. She showed me some pictures today of her Halloween look. She's got some new contacts that make her eyes look purple. Man. All I can say is I'm ready to get down there, guys. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. They look good, though. We will say it that way. They looked good, and I liked them that way. I asked her why she didn't just love her original brown eyes, but she said for Halloween she wanted to have purple. Congratulations, Sushi! Way to go, Sush. Easy to get into and hard to get out of. Ain't that the truth, Brad? It's expensive to get out of, too, from what I hear. Cheap to get into. Expensive to get out of. Still working on getting a feel for this lock, guys. It's a nasty bugger. Just when I think I'm making a little progress, everything goes all wonky on me. Sorry, guys, my back itches. Oh, there we go. Whew, sorry, guys, my back was itching. Not married, Jelly Bean? That's okay. You don't have to be married to enjoy life. Marriage is just a piece of paper. When you find the right person, you might decide that you want to prove that love to everybody by getting that piece of paper. But do it because you want to, not for any other reason. Damn it. I have to wait a second for that, I guess. Anyway, let me get a different pick out here. We're not making any leadway with that. I need something taller. Where's the 4? Bring me my 4, Reaper. Bring me that Reaper 4. I need a tall one. You been with your lady since you were 17, Brett? Wow. It's your anniversary, Brett Sucks? Oh my God. Well, happy anniversary, Brett Sucks. Why didn't you tell me till just now? You old bugger, you. Happy anniversary. That's awesome, dude. 30 years of marriage is a long time. I hear that, Nola. 8 years into your sentence. That's about where I'm at, Nola. Not quite. About 5 or 6 into mine. I wouldn't have it any other way. Let me get a light, Dad. Thank you. Sorry, guys. I need to get a light my smoke real quick. It is what it is. Can't be picking while I'm nicking. I can't be picking while I'm nicking. It just doesn't work out well. But yeah, big happy birthday. Or I'm sorry, not happy birthday. Big happy anniversary to Brett Sucks and his wife, Miss Brett Sucks. 30 years is a long time, guys. I am only 9 years older than that, so big congratulations to you there, Brett Sucks. That is quite an accomplishment, brother. You guys must be pretty happily married if it's still going strong that far into it. So you clearly found the right one. I'm happy for you, brother. You deserve it. Yeah, that's right. Tell him, Sushi. Happy anniversary to Brett Sucks and Mrs. Brett Sucks. We can all be excited about something like that. That's right. It's good to see people actually staying together. Fire is fun, Brad. I'm a big fan. Big fan of fire myself. Mick like fire. Fire good. Mick like fire. Fire good. Fire warm. Fire burn. Fire good. Come on, yeah. I just don't understand half the time what's wrong with this thing. It's a mean little lock, guys. And the ones with the lotto body are even worse. Can't feel anything going on with them. Hey, I almost dropped it. Almost dropped it. This thing was a little bit difficult, guys. I'm making a little bit of feel on it. A little bit of leadway. But I'm definitely needing a tall pick to mess with it. The top of the keyway is a really narrow valley, apparently. It's hard to get me anything else going on up in there. Yeah, I thought I had it for a second too, Brad. I wish I had, but it was not the moment of victory. I just slipped on my wrench a little bit. It's, man, it likes to knock it out of my hand a little bit when I hit this one pin. I don't know why it does it, but I'm still trying for us, Brad. See there, I just got us a little forward set, and it caused me to almost drop it again. But when I set it too far, sometimes the wrench falls, and it makes me fucking start all over, which is a big sad moment for me. Well, we're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. Why touch fire, Brad? Why touch fire? You know, Brad, I'm noticing the women are like fire. Well, Nola, that is a good analogy, sir. They definitely are. They can warm you and be a wonderful, loving thing next to you. They're also a destructive force that has to be watched. Minded. And we love them. So bright and beautiful and hot. Let's give it a little working, guys. Let's give it a little working. Let's give it a little speed picking. A little speed bitching. Just giving it a little speed bitching right now. Every once in a while that'll help it along. Telling Brad, I'm noticing. Also, stones for some. Just kidding. Come on, baby. I'm still slipping out of this thing, man. I don't like it. I need a better grab on it. I'm actually thinking of going bottom of keyway with something skinny and taking a low approach at the top. Let's give that a shot instead now. Let's give that a shot instead. Oh yeah, let's go in the bottom here and use something like a McTickler or a 1. Let's use a 1 to sneak up in there. Let's use this 1 and slide up in there and see if we can make any differences this way, where I can really bully it around a little better. No, still back up some. We got plenty of room in there. Let's go back up to a 3. Oh yeah, now we go. There we go. That's right, Nola. We're drawn to them. They're hot and they'll burn the house down if you leave them unsupervised. Ain't that the truth? Tasty s'mores, Nola. Can't have tasty s'mores without them. And fire oven pizza. Wouldn't have them without that. Those are all good things. Oh, come on, you. Why are you being like that? Get your butt on up there. Don't worry, guys. We're getting somewhere here. This is a rough one, though. This is a rough one. This thing, man, it's either not enough or it's too much, and it's all in one little crank. The tension on it is ridiculous, guys. Like, if If I lighten all the way up, nothing will bind. And then if I put just a little tension on it to get something to start bind, I got multiple binders. It's really sensitive on the tension. So I'm really struggling to get like multiple pin sets going because of how hard it is just to get it to stay in the forward rolling position. It's crazy. Anyway, what are you guys saying? No, that's the boy's job to burn the house down, trying to cook. Oh, I don't know about that. I'm a pretty good cook, Brad. Me and Noah don't burn houses down. We make fantastic gourmet food. Let's see if I can rake this little mama into a false set of some sort. What do you think, guys? You think that's possible? Let me get my sparrows half diamond out here and give it a little raking around. Maybe she'll let me get a little deeper in there. Man, it really doesn't like picks in this keyway, guys. It really doesn't. It doesn't like picks at all. It keeps trying to eat this one. Alright. That's about as much as we're going to get, eh? Bring him in, kick him out, Nola. Thank you, Nola, for not letting me get bored by someone tonight. Appreciate you having my back, sir. Oh, come on, you. Yeah, this lock is a pain in the ass, guys. I can't. Like, I'm either setting everything or nothing right from off gate. I think it must have a no touch, and I just keep jamming it. They were acting like Beyonce. Say my name, say my name. Say my name, say my name. Kinda crazy. Baby, I shouldn't change. I'm gonna get sued by Beyonce, guys. I ended up having to block that whole piece of audio. Thanks for that. I don't care. I think the 14 was a gay. 14 was the age. 13? Oh, wow. 13? Shorty wanna be a thug. We don't usually have people that young around here, Brad. But, you know, I'm not opposed to it. That's not what I'm trying to say at all. Hang out, brother. By all means. You will not get a complaint from me. Scissors as a butterfly knife. Why would you do that? Oh shit, Sushi. Don't cuss in front of anybody, Sushi. What the fuck were you thinking? What the fuck were you thinking, Sushi? You can't say that kind of shit. Man, this thing is not nice, guys. I'm really just not getting anything off of it that I can make any positive feedback out of. This thing is a beast, guys. This is one that Andrew Matlack, or no, I'm sorry, Troy sent me this one. I'm gonna have to ask Troy why he sent me this, if it was because it was pure evil. Because I'm starting to think that's the case. I think he sent it to me because it was a naughty lock. Damn you, Troy! Sending me your naughty lock rejects. Damn you, Troy, and your naughty lock rejects. Just because you can't pick it doesn't mean you need to send it to me. It's gonna drive me crazy with this kind of stuff, my guy. I do love it, though. I do love it. God, I love it. It's dark outside. Throw it in the naughty bucket. That's what's going to happen to this one, Sushi. It's going to have to go in the naughty bucket with my 7440. I tried picking it again this morning. Still no dice, man. I'm getting there. But, God, these aluminum pin ones really kick my butt, guys. Those aluminum pin locks, the Avis 7440 with the Yale keyway, that one kicks my butt, guys. It has been from like 2 months back. It lives in the naughty buck, permanent residence. And I've got a sister lock for it that's basically the same lock. It's orange and black. And then I've got this Zarker and a bunch of 1100s. And I enjoy picking a good 1100, but I don't know. I guess I'll continue to love them anyway. I do like Americans. I like them way better than those Master Series ones that Master makes. In some cases, they're almost the same product, though, and those are the ones that are decent. It's the ones where they just make some off-the-shelf craziness really cheap and try to use the name. That irritates me. Don't cheapen your brand and its legacy just to make some hot pocket holder for some of the people in the work who might want one. Brett Suck says hi. Oh, man. Ah, that one doesn't want it tonight. It's not going to be the one that works tonight. Let's see what else we got here. Smart ass. Throw it in the naughty bucket. I really should be investing in some locks now. I think I got enough picks for now. Yeah, me too, Dean. I've got a ton of things. I probably should go back to getting locks. But I'm actually pretty well lock stocked too. I've got this Zarker and some of these other things that I just can't pick. And I'm feeling pretty challenged because of it lately. I've got back to picking things that are more difficult, and it's been more rewarding when I can get some of them open. I take a little bit of a beating sometimes, but that's how you become better, so why not? And, let's see. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Mm-mm. What will it be? What will it be? Alright, I've got an idea. This is my slimline Euro practice lock, guys. I've been showing my Yale lately, and I'm struggling trying to get that thing open a little bit. So I've got an idea for a little bit of related practice slash something to do here. I'm going to pick my Marks Slimline Euro practice lock a little bit. And this side that's in it right now, without the tape on it, is still just an original 5-pin. Nothing fancy in it. It's just a 5-pin with no security added, no Sparrows pins dropped in it, nothing like that. So it's just a regular one. And since I'm not used to down picking, I'm going to use this as a trainer at the moment to get myself a little bit of down picking practice going on. Only to do it on something that's not a Yale, because that's already a hard enough thing by in and of itself, apparently. So to get myself back into down picking a little better, what I'm going to do is, as I said, attempt to pick this guy right here with a little bit more similarity to what the other one is, only it'll give me a little better chance of actually succeeding and getting used to what I'm trying to do. So we're going to give that a try. And that's what I'm going to end on tonight. So, like I was saying, what make is it? It's a Marks Slimline Euro, Brett. It's a Marks brand. Like so. This is the key. Oops, sorry. It says Marks on the key. There you go. Marks. And here you go, Brett. It's sorry that doesn't work so well, does it? Oopsies. And it's got a nice little double jagged cutaway in the key. So that's what we're going to be playing with. I seem to have squeezed it out of the top. It happens. That's what I get for trying to be nice to it and use the rubber. I think that's going to be about enough before we start sending it to the moon again. Alrighty. That one's way too big. Yip to hootie, Brett. Yip to hootie. Yes, it is a nice betting, Brett. Bidding, excuse me. Dean, I'm not exactly sure what it would be ranked. It is a 5-pin with no security the way it's set up right now, so I would imagine not too high. That's kind of the point. I've got those Yale Slimline Euros that we've been working on lately, and when I was down picking the other day, and I don't seem to be doing so well on those yet. So I was thinking maybe if I tried something even a little easier to get my down picking, get the hang of it, sort of whatnot, that maybe that would help me. So that is what I'm here to do at the moment. Beautiful. Is to try and down pick a little bit like an English lock picker. I will be picking downward, Bible down for the crown is the idea. So I'm going to be doing that, and that's the last thing I'll be picking on today. I know it hasn't been a mostly fantastic show. I'm just doing the best that I can with what I've got while we wait for the better internet and laptop to come back online any day now, and while I get together the 250 sub giveaway I've still got a lot of stuff I'm doing with that to make sure I have everything lined up and ready to go whenever we actually do the drawing and contest. So, yeah, that is important to me, and it is receiving a lot of my energy and time currently. So, anyway, I think this is too tall. I'm kind of scrubbing the pins as I pass without even trying to. So, I may need to go down even smaller than this, or possibly need to go top of keyway to give myself a little bit more, well, bottom of keyway in this rare circumstance. So anyway, it's funny referring to it as the opposite. At any case, the Bible side is the one I need to be sticking a turner in right now to give myself more room to play with. And what we will do is attempt to get this not too hard 5-pin picked open in the downward style of picking, because that will be good practice for me towards the Yales that I'm getting my butt kicked on. The downward dog, that's right, DNP. Downward dog, baby. Downward dog yoga picking. For all you brass men out there, when you get into your favorite piece of brass, you're going to want to do downward dog. And can teach you how. You can be a brown belt in downward dog. Even a black belt if you want. We will show you the ways. Almost got it. Damn it. I dropped it. Brass knuckles? I had brass knuckles once, and they were real nice ones from World War One. My grandmother's sister was married to a World War One infantryman, and he brought a pair of them home from the army, and I would play with them when I was a kid. They were really cool. Ooh, we got us a deep one now. Look at that, guys. I'm way down in there now. We're getting there. We're getting there. Later, Brett. We love you, dude. Or Brad, I'm sorry. Later, Brad. Thanks for coming by, Brad. We enjoyed having you hang out. It is getting late. My dinner's coming up soon myself. Maybe we can talk DNP into doing a late night tonight, guys. What do you think, DNP? Are you feeling like doing a live? Let me know, P&D, if you want to get on the live by yourself when I get finished. We can all do a big bunny hop over to your site. Maybe, but you have to wake up early to do a yard sale. Well, let me know if you're trying to go soon, and I'll pack it all in, brother. Yeah, I feel you. If you don't want to, that's okay. We understand, right? Just be careful when moving all your stuff. Yeah, well, it sounds like he didn't know. Sounds like he didn't know. You haven't eaten dinner yet, Dean? My goodness. Urban, what's up? Sorry, guys. Now I'm focused. I'm trying to get this thing open for you. I really am. I was kind of half-assing before, but now I'm in it. Now I'm into it. Just give me a second. We'll get this thing open. It's getting serious now. How am I doing? I'm good, Irvin. I'm blessed. Too blessed to be stressed, sir. The good Lord takes care of me and my family. Is all I can say about that. I am fantastic, sir. Living the dream. Living the dream and never waking up anyway. Oh yeah, I can understand that. My schedule's all kinds of screwed up too, DMP. I might sleep for like 2 hours and not sleep the whole next day until bedtime again. And sometimes it'll happen like that for days at a time. And then other times I'll just go to bed normal all the time, no problem. So it varies. And I feel you, Dean. Especially because of certain jobs and stuff, you just end up being on those hours of the day. The more you try different stuff, that's the answer. Just try different stuff. Come on, you. Come on, baby. I can usually beat the other side with a couple of security pins in it. And a four pin setup with like a spool and a serrated or something like that. But this is 5 pin with nothing security in it. And I don't know why, but I'm having trouble with it. It must be just a little off today, guys. It happens. Some days just aren't my day. Some days I'm popping everything I touch. So it is what it is, man. You're always supporting me regardless, guys. So thank you for that. And the other channels get fired up, like some of them, and go visit, hang out and watch. Whatever you like, man. I like to think it's Mountain Mates International. We love people from everywhere. So if you're close by, we love you. And if you're far away, we love you. All the same.
These players aren't just playing the game. They're building the future.
I cannot use those hair clip things like in the movies, Irvin. I have some friends, D&P and Rock Out with Your Lockout could show you some stuff like that. They are more of tactical escape evasion type guys. Their channel is based more in doing that kind of thing. So if you want to see somebody picking a lock with a hairpin, Check out one of those guys. They're pretty much spokesmen of that kind of thing.
Now the 49ers will try to make it 20 to 7.
Mm. Do, 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 do. Oh, come on, I dropped it.
He's so quick off the edge, but he follows through, tries to put his hands up, but still a lot of the weight comes down. You see right away in grabbing that left leg.
In the movies, you don't even need a tension wrench, right, Brett? Some people only use a tension wrench in the movies too, Brett. You never know what they're gonna do. Some of them just point their finger at it and zap it with some mutant powers, and boom, the lock falls open. It's about as believable as most things they do. Yeah, I'm having a little tougher day on my opens today, guys. It happens. I told you guys I wasn't that good. It's just about timing, man. Timing. It's all about timing, bruh. It's all about timing, brother. All about timing. You probably think.
Stunning as the views. It's a new action-packed series starring Jesse Williams as a fixer on the beautiful Amalfi Coast. Hotel Coast Sierra. Watch now only on Prime Video, guys. Can't believe he left the Amalfi Coast to come here. Welcome to SoFi, Jesse Williams.
I was going to say,
Who the hell is Jesse?
but thank you. Totally. You know, here's Stafford.
Dad, who the hell is Jesse?
Still has time. Riley runs out of time.
Dad,
And the pass is incomplete. Forum is close to it. Second
how? Who's Jesse?
I'm sorry.
I said, who the hell is Jesse?
Who?
Jesse.
I don't know.
On the football people said Jesse. I was wondering who Jesse was.
And, you know, right now what's working is the back end against these receivers are playing really well. Better work for Stafford and work for the football.
This one does not like me today, guys. I got to do more down picking practice, guys. It's just not going well for me yet. I will get there, but I am not getting it as naturally as picking the regular way. But I'd rather bring you guys the truth than hide in my room for the next 2 months and get good at it and then act like I was always good at it. That's what other people do. And I'm not going to do that. I'm going to show you guys that I'm terrible at it. And then later we'll see me get better at it. And you'll know that it was possible because of practice and learning the right things. And it had nothing to do with anybody who's high profile. You know how that goes. It's all good. I don't mind sharing. I don't mind sharing. Put it wherever you want. I don't mind. What am I watching? Football, Sushi, is what's on my channel. We have San Francisco and the Rams tonight, Sushi. Thank you, GK Man, for taking care of business. But yeah, we got NFL American football tonight, guys, for anybody who's curious. I just don't like the way this is tensioning, guys. It just doesn't feel good. I don't know why, it just doesn't feel good. Let's see if I can find something better. Maybe. Let's see if the fat one will fit. That's more like it. Maybe we can do it this way.
You get through TSA, won't be easy for him. Nothing has to happen. Williams. Back in, running back, pass here. Lewin has blocked him. Takes it inside the 10, sets up a first down and goal. Sooner or later, the team will have check all night. He is so dangerous after the catch. And to get physical at 6'2", 216 pounds.
Ah, can't believe when that happens. Picked it right out of the front, guys. Such a bugger. It's called when a chameleon can't change color. Erectile dysfunction. That's a good one. I like that joke, brother. Nice job, Luce. Nice job, Luce. I like that. That's a good joke, brother. Thank you. I needed that. You hear that one, Dad? What is it called when a chameleon can't change his colors? Erectile dysfunction. I thought it was pretty good. Pretty good, Luce. Pretty good. I like that one. It just doesn't feel like I'm setting anything on these guys. It's like whatever the first one is, the moment that I fucking go to set it, I immediately go into an overset. Let me try tension in the other way and see if it makes any difference. I'm not used to picking upside down as it is. How do you tell which one is the head nurse at the hospital? And the one with the red knees. Ha 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 ha. For fun experimentation, try tensioning from the cam, Mick. Yeah, I've seen people do that before, Brett. Thank you for suggesting. I might actually try that out soon. I don't like to do it too much because, as you know, that you're not going to get to do the cam when you pinch, when you're in a pinch and have to do one in a door. But since this is a lab and it is for fun, I will give that a try here in a moment. Thank you, Brett. It's definitely another way of doing it, and it gives the audience a little more room to see what's going on. So I'll switch in just a moment. But good tip, Brett Sucks. That's why we love having you here. Thank you for coming, and thank you for sharing your knowledge as always, sir. Top man, that Brett Sucks. Those who don't like him are just lost in their own madness. Brett Sucks is the shiznit, guys. We love you, BrettSucks.com.potato.orgasm.lockporn.usa. .onlyfans of the UK. You rock, dude. Continue to be yourself, and we will love you at Mountain Mick forever. Come on, you stupid thing. Alright, we're going to give the old, just turning it by the nub back here on the lock a chance and see how that works out for us. What you do is where this piece right here, the center piece, which would normally be the tail piece, is, you just lift up on that instead of using a tensioner. It does work, and when it locks when it unlocks, it will roll on over. So if you are okay with picking it that way, it can be done that way also. So I'm going to give that a try since Brett has suggested it just for funsies. And we'll see if I can get one open that way. Probably not, but one of these days I'll drop a couple back out and get better at it and show you guys how it works. It is a grubbed lock after all. That's why I like this one, and I use it for practice a lot because I can change it up multiple ways and try a bunch of different strategies, including this down picking, using the tailpiece, and things of that nature. It is a great piece of kit that I would recommend anybody to have in their arsenal. A nice grub screwed lock so that you can change out the variations as much as you like, quickly and on the go, without hassle. And that will give you so much better practices and time practices you actually learn something from on that matter, not just meaningless, repetitive lock picking. There is a difference. There is OnlyFans in the UK? I would imagine so. You love me more, Brett Sucks? I hope so, my guy. I hope so. Thank you. Make sure the camera is locked to the side you're picking. Right. Good call, GQ, man. Everything old sucks. No, everything old doesn't suck. You can't wait to die and go to the AI realm? Well, I'm sure there's a lot of people pulling for you to die too, but we're not on the list, Dennis. We're happy to have you here, so stick around, brother. Don't hurry off on us to the AI realm. You've still got unfinished business in people realm. I mean, at least if nothing else, you gotta sit here and have fun with Mountain Nick for a little while he tries to pick Sans Turner. I'm trying to tension it through the back by pulling up on the little nub, guys. Never tried this, and I'm still a new to the game of lock picking in a downward position guy. But I don't mind. I mostly do this to hang out with you guys. If I fail some, I can live with it. I don't have some huge ego to protect, so when I lose, it's not a big surprise. But when I win, it is. So that's the reason I feel comfortable doing it that way. And you should too. You should all do it that way. Dance around and be happy when you make a celebration point. And the whole rest of the time, keep your head down and work hard. Right. Yeah, Brett Sucks. Most of us wish we could jump in a time machine and go backwards. That would be fantastic. Or maybe even go forwards and see what's in the future. The AI realm will probably be super boring, like a loading host room, like some horrible purgatory is what I have pictured. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe AI heaven will be the bomb, Dennis. We'll see. I got a feeling it's going to suck, though. It's going to be a real big disappointment. Especially if it ends up being a part of real hell. Then I can almost guarantee you it'll suck.
And the challenge here is to
I just don't know if it's going to happen for me tonight. It doesn't seem like it wants to. Ain't that the truth, GK? GK Man says right now the I in the AI doesn't mean much. Well, that is a fact. Because it's only as intelligent as the people who give it input. And that's a major issue these days. They all seem to be complete pompous jackasses. Let's vote Brett for president. So if Brett Sucks can become president, he can fix all these horrible AI computers. Will you be our president, Brett Sucks? Will you save us from the machine overlords? Lead us in the revolution against the Terminators? I hope so, Brett Sucks. I'm pleading to you. I'm begging you. Please, sir, help us against the T-800s and the T-1000s. I want to live. I want to live. Oh, well, guys. I'm going to pop a few more locks here as I wrap things up with you guys. I couldn't get this Mark slop open right now. Oh, my goodness. I'm even throwing tools. Just one of those days. See, guys, this is what we talk about sometimes in picking. This is one of those days that doesn't end in a glorious bunch of opens for me. I tried. I got my warm-up locks out and did an okay job. But ultimately, my harder stuff, I just could not get open today. So, as you see, it is not always a great day, but it can still be a good day. I got my lock pops on. I had a good time hanging out with all of you guys. And hopefully I added a little more experience to the tank. So that way in the future, when I'm having an on day, I'll be slaying these same locks left and right. And up and down and back and forth. And every other direction in between. Because that's what we are trying to do here, guys. Is to get better at picking and to get more consistent at getting those opens, because that's what you want, guys. It's not about what's the best lock you can open one time. It's about what's the best locks that you can open frequently without too much trouble. That's where you're really at on the totem pole. And for most people, including myself, it's lower than what people would think. You know, yeah, I was able to pick a 90A Pro and get my 200K. But there's a difference between me and somebody who can pick 10 different 90A Pros all back to back and not have any problem popping them all open. You know what I'm saying, guys? So don't let it bother you too much one way or another, because there's a big, broad spectrum when it comes to the type of person who has any given belt. That's the way I feel about that. The belt would only be a good indicator if we were all passing around the exact same lock. And because that's impossible to do, we use different stuff. But because of the questionable nature of how different some of these locks can be, which I've heard being addressed a lot lately, and I agree with, I would have to say, you know, just be wary about comparing yourself to other people. Just think about, hey, was I better today than I was yesterday? And if you were better than you were yesterday when you picked today, that's all you need to worry about, guys. Don't worry about how everybody else is picking, where they're at, how fast they're making it to their next goals. They pick at a different rate than you, a different style than you, and you don't need to worry about comparing yourself to them in that way. It's cool to do, but it's really a wasted endeavor, just like regret. All you're doing is teasing yourself and giving yourself a mental complex about what somebody else can do. And there's no reason to do that, you know. What they eat does not make you poop. So just worry about your own picking and encourage other people's successes and encourage your own successes. The people who are there for you will be there for you. So, just keep working on your own self every day, day to day. You're going to have bad days. And as long as you struggle and push through and make some opens on your bad days, then you've basically done your job. Because I feel like when you practice on the days where you're having a good day, you don't learn as much. It's just a good feeling. But when you practice on the days where you're getting your butt handed to you and you still manage to make yourself force your way through it and do some picking and you still get a few opens knocked down and squeezed out of you, that is more useful practice to you guys. When you're having a hard day, push a little harder, and it's not going to get better, but the practice that you do while you're struggling is going to be the most beneficial practice to you of all the practice that you've done that week. You're not learning while you're winning, you're learning while you're losing, if that makes sense. Thanks, GQ man. You can permanently kick this asshole out, or I will, if necessary. Just let me know if you need me to arrange a permanent removal of some sort. But anyway, we're not going to let some a-hole ruin our show. We never do. I don't know why they think it's about them when it's clearly not. This is about lock sport with Mountain Mick. And if you cannot accept that, you can F off and just go watch somebody else's channel with that BS. Because we're just not interested. You're being a distraction and an a-hole. Yes, Brett sucks. Learning what not to do is just as important as learning what to do. Absolutely, Brett. Failure and trial by fire is what you're getting when you're sitting there working hard and still losing. So continue to lose. See what makes you lose. What is it that's making you not able to open these locks? When you can figure that out, you can adjust it and you can start opening them. And then you'll be a better picker. So that's what you need to be working on. Don't work on showing off when you're having a good day. Work on making yourself work harder the days where you're having a bad day. That way you can actually learn something and get better. That's my advice to you for tonight, guys. Take the bad days and make them into useful days. Every day can't be a good day, but that doesn't mean you can't make it a day that's good for you. And that actually applies to all of life, guys, not just lock picking. It's a good attitude to carry over. Every day can't be a good day. It's just not the way time is made. But you can make good things come from every day. And that's what your job in life is. Your job in life is to find the good part of each day and add all that experience together to try and do something meaningful. Something that you might even be remembered for. That'll make people say, hey, you know that guy, Brett sucks? He's kind of a douche, but he's also a really good-hearted guy and helped a lot of people. And we would be doing well to have anybody talk about us and say, Brett sucks is a pretty solid guy. I know Brett doesn't care if people say that about him, and that's a good thing too. That's a whole different story, guys. But what I'm trying to effort to give people... Uh-oh, we're blinking. Sorry, guys, I'm getting ready to be out of here anyway. But what I was trying to say is, you shouldn't worry about what people think about you, but you should make an effort to give people something good to think about you. So that way, you can ignore people who don't think good things about you, but you can give people who are trying to jump in there and have your back and say, no, that's not true, Brett sucks, is a cool guy. Give them something to work with so they can give examples when they say it. And that will make your entire experience better, because nobody will ever be able to deny it. People who naysay you will have an army of your buddies being like, nuh-uh, that's my bro, Brett sucks. He doesn't suck, you suck. You just don't know him if you think he sucks. So, that's all I'm saying, guys. Try and leave people with something good to say about you. And if they still talk bad about you, then fuck them.
Well, guys, a second starter from San Francisco's defensive front is lost for the night. YouTuber Gross
Exactly, GQ, man. You learn from your mistakes. When you lose, you don't lose the lesson.
He was taken to the locker room to look at his shoulder, but he's back out on the field.
I'm just trying to get some of my toys. I like to pick them and throw them back into the box after I finish them again sometimes, guys. It's a good way to give me a wind it down session, and also simultaneously get my toys picked up. But again, I really appreciate all you guys coming out and hanging with Mountain Mick tonight. I'm sorry if I did not get a bunch of fancy top of the world big pops to celebrate tonight. I'm sorry I can't do it every night, guys. I try. I take the risks. I know the inherent risk involved may bring me to failures of the sort we had tonight. And I'm willing and ready to take that risk for you guys and for myself. Because if I don't do that, we will never have anything open on this channel except the same old BS. And that's not what entertainers do. I try to be an entertainer and entertain you guys. And I know damn well you don't want to see me open the same one lock 50 times over and over and over for the next 4 or 5 years. We're going to have to try other stuff. Mountain Mick's going to have to open other stuff. And every day I try to get a little better so we can keep doing that. That is the idea. Man, this little guy doesn't want to open. I don't know what his problem is. There we go. Oh, I dropped it. Damn it. I had it and I dropped it. I had it and I dropped it. Keeps robbing me, guys. I had this one and it snuck out of the turner on me. Sometimes you grab it and push it and you're like, oh, that's it. And then you go to move and turner slips a little bit, drops a couple of pins. That's what happened. Come on, baby. Well, we may have to leave this one alone, guys. I wanted to give it the last pop of the night, but it's just not wanting to play around. Why are you being this way, baby? Why are you being this way? Where is that Quint, man? We can't do it like that. It's just not fair. Little blue skirt keeps falling off of it. It's playing hard to get. Come on, you. Stop playing hard to get. Why are you playing hard to get? Why are you playing hard to get? Tell him, Zero. Tell him, Zero. Why is it being that way? I'll never know. I will never know, guys. Some of them just don't want to play ball sometimes. You have to just keep trying other things. And then if you're lucky, something ends up working out. I don't know why it does it. There we go. Never give up when the maces are still there. That's why I grab them sometimes, guys. Those sparrows maces can be a real lifesaver. They really can, and especially when it comes to some of these little locks that are grimy and nothing else will open them. Like this Brinks brass. Get the old sparrows triple smooth worm back out and give it a little quick jiggle. It's gotta wanna open. It's gotta wanna open. Gotta wanna open. Gotta wanna open. This one doesn't wanna open though. Why is that? Why do you not wanna open? I guess we're going to need the other one back for this one. Sometimes it needs to be taller. Sometimes it needs to be smaller. But it always needs to be changed around if it's not working. Somebody else is sure to open that little thing. There's no reason to waste a bunch of time on something that's not working. Man, she doesn't want to open, guys. Why you being like that, baby? Homie, don't play that. Come on, girl. Why does she not want to open? This lock usually opens 10 times by now, guys. Told you it's bad juju today. When I can't open a Brinks brass like this, something's wrong. There we go. Just out of the flow sometimes, guys. Out of the flow, out of the flow. More of them back in the box, back in the box, back in the box. You guys have seen that lock 50 times. Let's do a couple more quick ones. Not that one. We'll do the 3 really quick and we'll get the F out of here. Yeah, we will. We'll give it a little chop. And that's it. Maybe one more, just for good measure. One to grow on for YouTube. One to grow on for YouTube. There we go. Sparrow's Mace 1 and 2. Gotta love them. Carry them with me everywhere. Everywhere we go. Everywhere we go. Because it works good. That's why. Why would I leave it behind? When I see that I have a problem, it pops it right open. Always has my back. Stays in this beautiful little 3D case too. Gotta say I love that. Look at that thing, guys. Isn't it pretty? Mr. Walt Cade made that for me. Thanks to Walt. Always thank my boy Walt for this thing. This is the bomb, Walt. You made a real winner here, sir. And the fact that it fits in my wallet, the back of my phone, or in my Reaper case in the card pocket, gotta tell you, really love it. Really love it. Alright. That's all I got for you tonight, guys. Mountain Mick is just over 2-hour mark. I don't know if my chat's even still working, but either way, I want to thank everybody who came out tonight. GK Man and Brett Sucks, thanks for sticking in here with me. Love both of you guys. And to all my other loyal homies and subscribers and people around, we are up into the 360 area. So Mountain Mick is still knocking out all the details of finishing up with the 250 sub. The 250 sub will have a winner crowned on Sunday, October 5th, 5 p.m. Come back here to Mountain Mix channel. We will be mixing it up on the wheel. Somebody will win themselves either a new A1100 of any color with whatever we can get embroidered on it for them of their choice. And we will also give them the option of, instead of getting the A1100 with the embroidery, they can also choose between the wonderful locks over at 44 Delta. You can either get yourself a A1100 or you can get yourself a 90A Pro And you can get the brass ones if you want, guys. Mountain Mick doesn't like to be cheap when it comes to his giveaways. I want to hook somebody up with something I myself would love to have. And any of those items will fit the bill for that one, which is why they are the current contest items. So, if you have not entered the contest, I'm sorry for you. It is over for this time. I'm putting them all together and making sure my playlist is double checked. If you have one and it is not on my 250 sub playlist, then that means you are not qualified right now. So please let me know so we can get you in there by the end of the 4th. Because when the 4th ends, I will be stuck with the wheel that I have. And you will not want to miss out on your opportunity. I wouldn't want you to miss it either, which is why I'm telling you yet again right now. So, that way there will be no crying in the aftermath. I'm telling you now, I don't want to hear any crying. Anyway, guys, I will have the wheel and pick us a winner. I might have somebody else do the actual spinning it because, Lord knows, again, I do not want any crying. And, there we go. Now I'm seeing you guys' stuff. My chat did freeze. Let me check it again here. We got Nico. Thank you for coming, Nico. You did make it in time to like it. Thank you, GK Man. Thank you, Brett Sucks. Again, Nico, thank you for popping in. Allison Heller, thank you. I only missed that last little bit, you guys. But yeah, I had frozen my chat. It's back up now. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Like I said, Halloween is about to be upon us. So Mountain Mick is trying to think of something soon to do for you guys, alright? We're going to try and get something going as soon as we get this 250 sub contest out of the way. We already got another 100 or so bonus subscribers since the 250 subs started. And because Halloween is me and Mrs. Mick's favorite holiday, I'm trying to cook something up right now for my big return to Florida and for the October extravaganza of Halloween. So me and Mr. Happy and the real Mr. Happy will be working on something. And me and Ash, Miss Mountain Mick, will be back together by then. And that's going to be fan-freaking-tastic. Love my lady. And, yeah, we're going to try and figure something out so we can have a little bit of a Halloween contest giveaway in the last, I don't know when I'll start it, guys, but I'm thinking what I will do is possibly once we get this 250 sub finished and out of the way, since we're already pushing towards 400, I may just go ahead and do some kind of congratulations, appreciation type thing. And this time, instead of making you guys get to 450 or 500, I might just go ahead and fire up a Halloween contest, and we'll see if we can get to 450 or 500. But I'll go ahead and have us a nice cool contest anyway, because it's my favorite season, and that's what Mountain Mick does. Whatever the you already know, whatever the hell I want. So, exactly, GQ. We might get to 400 soon. I'd love to see 500 by my birthday, which is November 11th. So, make no doubt, between Halloween being the end of October and Mountain Mick's birthday being 11/11, we will be sure to have plenty of fun coming up for you guys. Yes, Brett Sucks. The baby Jesus' birthday will be right behind that as well. And Thanksgiving is a nice holiday for Mountain Mick as well. So we're going to have lots of great fun, holiday season fun coming up. As I said, because of that, I will probably be having at least 2 or 3 giveaways in the next 2 or 3 months. Like, legitimately, I will be doing as much as I can for the holiday season, guys. This little stretch of the year is my favorite. So between the 250 ending and Halloween coming, my birthday coming, and then Thanksgiving and Christmas right around the corner. Stay tuned, guys, is all I'm trying to say. I will have some really freaking great stuff going on for you. The meth is better when your mom makes it, is how it is in the mountains. We prefer when while she is whipping it in the jar or shake and bake can, that she gives a nice blowy to two guys, not just one. Because she shakes it up a lot better when she's doing the two-headed bobble motion. That's how it is. It's also like this and like this and like that, and fuck you, okay? We don't want to worry about your bullshit. We're here to talk about other things, and it's my channel, damn it, so don't make me have to eject you. Yeah, the quality of your mom, which is pretty low. That's how it is. It's always some lame ass. You guys want to toss this junk asshole? You were joking so aggressive. Oh, now you want to be nice about it, huh? You want to be nice about it. First you want to talk all kinds of junky bullshit and throw fucking names around. And now you want to be kidding and say I'm aggressive. Don't passive aggressive me, Bongwater. I don't like that shit, dude. If you're going to be an asshole and stand on it. If you're going to be friendly and I will greet you. But don't fucking stand in the middle and try to give me that weak sauce. Throw his ass out of here, somebody. Matter of fact, I got this fucking loser myself. Goodbye, Bongwater. You're going to be gone for a long, long time. And if you come back, we'll be sure to give you the fucking middle finger again, you piece of shit loser. This is my show. Thank you, G-Key, for also helping to toss this fucking lame-o. You guys need better jokes. Mountain Mick can get better teeth, but you can't fix your fucked up faces or lives. So, suck on that one. Me and my dentist can get my shit together, but you can't fix your shitty lives. And that's why you come here to talk shit to Mountain Mick on his show. His show, not yours. My motherfucking show. So either get off my show or fucking have something nice to say, you lame pieces of shit. That's all for that one. Now, yes, to all the people who do support Mountain Mick, who don't suck at life, we will be having some great contests and giveaways coming up for the holidays. Yes, we do have Halloween coming around. We have my birthday coming around. And, you know, we're going to have Thanksgiving and Christmas coming behind that, too. I will squeeze in as I will stick around and hang out and play my reindeer games when I get to the reindeer games. But we'll have plenty of Pumpkin King fun before it gets to that. Yes, we are, Massacre. That's what I was trying to tell this lame-o. My teeth, yet again, have been the only thing people can find to talk shit about. And I continue to tell them that my dentist can fix that, but those losers will suck at life forever. So that's what they're really butthurt about, is the fact that it has not held me back in any way in life to not have perfect teeth. And I assure you, it will continue to not fucking be a problem for me, because not only does it not bother me now, anyway, and I'll still be a beautiful, badass, talented. Who doesn't mind telling you to go fuck yourself when you can't come to my show of attitude? So, we will know that, as always. I hope you enjoy watching me continue to troll roast my boy Western Massacre. I was really enjoying you giggling your nuts off last night after my last troll roast. And I don't know why these clowns continue to walk in here with the same ammunition, weak sauce, and think it's gonna fly. It's not. You guys need to all huddle together in your mom's basements and make a better plan to get at Papa Mick, because Papa Mick don't give a fuck, and I haven't since long before he got off of Mama's titties. So, while everybody else was busy impregnating her in your little meth holes, you were busy trying to figure out a way to piss me off, and you failed yet again. Anyway, I'm about to wrap it up so I can use my rest of my teeth that I have to eat something fucking delicious. And that's how I live my life, guys. Not caring what lame people say. And I suggest you do the same. Because lame people and their negative ass energy will try to come between you and being happy. And there's no point to give them that much power because they suck at life. Their entire skill set is based off of trying to come at other people's happiness because they're miserable shitheads. So let them be miserable shitheads by themselves and let them wank off and wish that they had actually got under your skin and just point at them and laugh, you know. They don't have the audacity to actually meet you in real life and say these things because if they did, they wouldn't have teeth either. But anyway, I hope everybody will be here for the spinning of the wheel on my 250 sub. Yes, I won. And everybody else was like, hey, he didn't even show up, Mick. Maybe you should roll the wheel again. And then I do because you're not there. You'd really hate for that to happen. We wouldn't want you to hear you almost won, but you didn't show up, so you lost. So please come to the show. The channel does keep growing. Thank you for noticing, Nico. I've actually got like 10 new subscribers the last 3 times we went live. We're rapidly expanding, which is why I'm going to skip right over the next number for my giveaways. Whenever we get the 250 sub all wrapped up, I'm just going to make up a new one for Halloween. We're going to start it, and then we're going to end it around Halloween and my birthday, and then we'll turn around and kick off another one as long as growth continues, because I like to reward my loyal fan base for being here. We're having a fucking blast over here, trolls and all, and I just want to make sure to keep giving back to this fantastic community that I'm so happy to be a part of every day. That is what's up, guys. Thank you for making it so awesome. Yes, Mustang, we're not even going to worry about the 450 or the 500 is what's going to happen. I'm going to let those happen naturally. We're going to have some contests anyway throughout the holiday season. And when the holidays are over and the new year 2026 begins, then we'll get back to setting goals based on numbers. But that's it. That's what I'm going to do, guys. There will be no more number-based giveaways after the 250 until 2020. Of the day, we're about to do some holiday play. So make sure you tune in. October 5th, 5 p.m. Mountain Mick is also getting ready to get his ticket out of here back home to Mrs. Mountain Mick. He's going to go make a little Mick and live the good life. So we've got that to look forward to. Mick's going to see if anybody else is going live. Anybody? You guys let me know if anybody else is going live. Mick is got the big red button. And we can do a channel hop if you like, but I'm getting out of here. I will be hanging out in the dog pack, woof woof, with all my dogs when we get out of here. So if anybody wants to chit chat, I'll be in the dog pack. If anybody goes live, I will jump in and hang out with you guys. And that is pretty much all I've got for you. Western Massacre is going to go pop on live to open packages. All right, fellas. Yeah, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. So let's drop a link from my boy Cheese Grits. Let's get my boy Cheese Grits some link hopping and panty dropping. And we'll all be over there to hang out and see what he's got in his package. We want to see Cheese Grits package. Show us the package, Grits. Show us the package. Yeah, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. All right, guys. That's going to be about it for me. I'm going to give just enough time. Chips lined up. I'm going to continue to roast myself retarded and have a great night hanging out watching football with Papa Mick and hanging out watching Grits. Shaka. Always make sure to shaka, baby. Like your boy D&P told y'all already. You gotta rock of the shaka, my friends. If you want to pop of the locka, you gotta rock of the shaka. Come on, man. You already know this. And don't forget to rock out with your lockout while we're at it. Big shout out to Rock Out with Your Lockout. That's our homie too. Love you. That's it, guys. See down there in the bottom? Thank you, Cheese Grits. Check my phone when I'm done. I surely will, Nico. Thank you for whatever I need to check out. I appreciate it. I will see what we're going to get done and what we got rolling over there. I love you guys. Everybody meet me at Cheese Grits' little party. He's going to be unboxing something. And that is going to be about the point where Mountain Mix says, I love you guys. Woof to my dog pack. We're going to have all kinds of good fun coming up soon. So I hope you guys are prepared for the greatness. That's all I've got to say tonight, guys. I love you all. Mr. Happy, G-Key, Mustang, everybody who helps me crank this thing out. Nico, thank you. Nick Matlack, all my buddies, Troy, Brett Sucks, love you as well. Terraphon, thanks for coming. All the trolls that showed up and thought they would get 2 minutes of fame, you got cut short. Fuck all of you guys. And you need to do better in the future. I've got more teeth than you got brains. Ha 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 ha. I stick the last laugh. See how that works? That's what having your own show does for you. You already got sent to bed early by mommy and daddy's still up playing all night. That's how it goes. And your mind rest both. And that way you can come back strong like a ninja. So you can get your Ninja Turtle on. Right, Raph? Right. We won't be making any troll suggestions tonight, will we, Raph? That's all I got for you guys. I'll see you guys at Cheese Grits. Let me get my sandwich on. I'm hitting the big red button. Mountain Mick loves you. I'm out of here. Why is it always the rabies people right at the end? It's like they wait until I'm getting ready to be done. Hold on a second. You guys are getting barred this time. I don't know why you do this right at the end of my show and think it's okay. We're going to report you, first of all. Unwanted content or spam. Bye-bye. It's no longer visible to anyone. Stop coming to my channel for free advertising. Mountain Mick does not support you. Thank you, G-Key, man. I'll see you guys at Grits. Thanks, G-Key. I'm hitting the big red button before we get any more accidental commercials. Love you guys.